Blue doesn't mean sad, and I can prove it. This MRI study at the University of Basel mapped brain responses to colors, and blue wasn't linked to sadness, it was linked to calm. So if blue is mapped to calm in the brain, where did the meaning of sad come from? Alright, to grasp why blue feels so, well, blue, let's rewind time. Surprisingly, one of the earliest sources? The world of sailors. Picture this. Losing a captain was a huge loss in ancient maritime days. Sailors painted a blue line on the hull and raised a blue flag, marking the ship in mourning. That blue flag sent a clear message. This ship knew sorrow. From there, blue started picking up its link to sadness. The sense of loss drifted from sea to land. Blue became linked to grief and heavy emotions. But the sea wasn't the only one giving blue its moody rep. Literature jumped on the bandwagon too. For centuries, poets and writers have used blue to express sadness. In English literature, blue devils from the 1700s meant feeling low or depressed. By the 1800s, blue was listed as a synonym for melancholy. Talk about sealing the deal. So yeah, sailors and writers gave blue its sad vibes. But that's just the beginning. Ever wonder how that connection slipped into our everyday chat? How did feeling blue become a go-to phrase? Have you ever wondered how colors tug at our heartstrings? Oh, they sure do. Languages play a massive role. Take English, for instance. When someone says they're feeling blue, we get it. They're sad, not turning into a smurf. This phrase links blue with feeling down. Easy to remember and share. Super simple. Now let's groove over to music, specifically the blues. Born in African American communities in the early 1900s, this genre is a soulful journey through raw emotion. Think passionate lyrics and deep melodies. These songs dive into heartbreak, loss, and perseverance. The blues isn't just a catchy title. It carries the same weight as feeling blue. It's about using music to channel sadness and find catharsis through song. As the genre spread, it inspired new styles. Its bond with emotional blue grew tighter. Absolute sorcery, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Blue isn't just singing sad tunes in English. Other languages give it emotional vibes too. Have you ever heard of the Portuguese word saudades? It's a profound, nostalgic longing. Some even picture it in shades of blue. Mind-blowing, huh? Language shapes how we express feelings. So when someone says they're sad and mention blue, it strengthens that association. Words and colors become best buds, reinforcing each other's vibes. But it is not just about blue. It applies to many more colors, and this is where we talk about color theory. Color theory gives every color a personality. Red, passionate and bold. Green, calm and earthy. Blue, peaceful, maybe a bit sad. Designers, artists, and brands use these traits to set a vibe. Hospitals often use soft blues to create a calm space. It's like giving visitors a visual chill pill. But sometimes color theory feels more like a color horoscope. A decent guide, but not precisely a rule book. Why? Because people don't always see colors the same way. For example, red might feel bold to one person, but alarming to another. And green? Some find it relaxing, while others see it as too wild. So are these color rules actually breaking? In reality, color meanings are flexible. White often represents purity and new beginnings, perfect for weddings or hospitals. Black? It's all about mystery and elegance, like a tuxedo or a midnight sky. Yet black can also feel a bit dangerous and a bit unknown, adding intrigue. Red is intense, like love or anger, a color that dares you to feel. Green is earthy, linked to nature and growth, grounding spaces for relaxation. Each color has layers, with meanings that shift across cultures and settings. So color theory offers helpful rules, but colors ultimately connect with us. They're packed with emotions and stories that shape our lives, making colors more than just pretty visuals. But do these rules apply to our real life? Well, yes and no. Speaking of, thanks so much for all the support on the channel lately. It really means a lot, and I want to give something back to you guys. So do you need a job? That sounded a bit weird. But whether you're a UX designer, app developer, freelancer, or just a curious viewer, I want to get to know you guys, share some UX and UI tips, and maybe even get a gig. So I made a Discord channel for us and want to make this the place to be for front-end professionals. And I'm having talks with people to get some employers in there so you can connect with them too and find some jobs in the future. I'm really excited to get this thing started, so I hope you'll join me. Let's talk about the science behind color and emotions. Psychologists say color can affect us. Red might raise your pulse, while blue might lower it. It's like having an invisible remote control for your feelings. Colors and emotions often seem like personal choices, but science disagrees. Psychologists and neuroscientists use brain scans and measurements to study color's effects. Let's explore what science reveals and where things get complex. Research suggests colors influence mood and behavior. Studies show red increases arousal, energizing people, while blue promotes calmness and may lower blood pressure. A psychological science study found warm tones stimulate, while cool tones soothe, especially in learning environments. The University of British Columbia found red boosts attention, while blue aids creativity. In red or blue-lit rooms, participants performed focus or creative tasks. Red-lit rooms improved focus. Blue-lit spaces enhanced creative thinking. A Journal of Environmental Psychology study found red light increases heart rates, indicating arousal. Blue light, in contrast, reduces heart rates, promoting calm. Light and context also matter. The same color changes reactions based on lighting. For example, red under dim lighting feels romantic, but fluorescent lighting feels harsh. A Philips lighting study found lighting conditions alter moods. Participants felt calmer with soft blue light, but discomfort under harsh blue light. This suggests reactions to color rely on hue and environment. Color affects decision-making too. Studies show red encourages impulsive decisions, while blue promotes caution. The Journal of Consumer Research found shoppers in blue-lit stores lingered, while red-lit stores spurred quick purchases. Personal experiences impact color reactions as well. Positive memories with a color may make it soothing, while negative experiences cause stress. An International Journal of Behavioral Development study found childhood memories shape color perceptions. In the end, color is like an emotional amplifier. It gives us cues, but our personal story and setting fill in the rest. That's why color theory can only go so far in explaining our emotional responses. Colors, like emotions, are layered, complex, and deeply individual. And that perhaps is the real magic of color. It resonates with each of us uniquely. But science has a way of throwing curveballs, and this is definitely one of them. Because our reactions to color are about more than wavelengths and heart rates. Imagine you see red and you think, oh, well, now my heartbeat is 0.3 beats per minute higher, and I feel that I'm getting 0.2 degrees Fahrenheit warmer, so this must mean that red is aroused. Therefore, I conclude that I'm aroused. Ridiculous, right? Because it is. In reality, color does a lot of different stuff to a lot of different people. Culture, personal experience, and lighting can change a color's feelings. Imagine you're at a fancy restaurant, bathed in candlelight. That dark red looks deeply romantic. Now picture the same red under a neon sign in a fast food joint. See? Different vibe. This is why color doesn't always do what it's supposed to do, and it can be especially tricky when you start comparing countries from across the world. Colors carry cultural baggage, no doubt about it. Black is formal in the West, but white is the color of mourning in many Eastern cultures. And blue? Well, blue's moodiness is primarily a Western thing. In some Eastern traditions, blue is all about spirituality, wisdom, and calm. A total Zen master. Blue's association with trust and safety has roots in ancient civilizations and symbolism. Historically, blue pigments were rare and expensive, used by royalty and in religious art, symbolizing stability and reliability. Over time, this meaning evolved, and today, tech companies use blue to convey professionalism, calm, and trustworthiness. A modern "we've got this" message grounded in centuries of cultural association. And so, here's where we land. Color theory gives us some great clues, but it's no rule book. Maybe you feel calm looking at blue, or maybe you don't. Maybe green is zen for some, but it's got sports field energy for you. You bring your vibe to the table, which makes color more personal than predictable. So why do colors mean anything at all? It turns out that colors are a lot like songs. They set the stage, give a hint of a feeling, and then let us fill in the rest. Blue might start us off thinking calm or sad, but what we bring to the table makes it come alive. And that, my friend, is color magic.